song is so boring, but the chorus is great.
Hey, you're the one who picked this one for
I know.
Sides.
Way to talk up our music.
I miss the old version. That was backwards.
Yeah.
LCD is good.
I think that should be our new feature: is Steve pantomimes all the lyrics so that he's playing. Like,
That's what I do live.
That really makes it, you know. And so look who joined us this week, fucking, you know, Steve Scissors Richards, Taproot Tuesday, now with 70% more new metal power this week.
you said the key word weak.
Exactly. I'm also wearing Adidas pants for the extra this week.
I've got Adidas shoes on, so
good. I'm wearing my bright ass pink. See, everybody else loves the fucking song, Steve. It's just you, man. Just you.
I do too. That's like one of my favorite courses I've ever written. It's like pretty deep.
Well, we'll have to release the alternate version on the next B-sides, like besides.
No, it's for the pregnant chicks called the C-side.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, that's if you don't already know, that's Angel from Best of Besides, that is out now on all digital outlets and in stores on May 19th. So
thank you, Tom. How the fuck? I'm talking to Thomas Byron. How do is there like 10 people here, 2 or
I don't
5?
know, a lot. Yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough.
I just basically show the comments on the screen and we try and answer them as fast as
that works. It's like my normal drunk live, except you guys are here with me live.
Exactly, and I'm controlling the you never see the comments anyway. You're spending your whole time trying to like catch up to them anyway, so it is pretty much the same thing as when you're live on Instagram.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm used to Instagram. I don't fuck with Facebook. I am now. Thank you guys. I thought this was all just like conference call.
Yeah, no, last week we announced that Steve was going to join us, and then after we got off, he called me. He's like, dude, he thought me and Phil always talk about how we just have these conference calls on here, right? And Steve jumps on with us sometimes, and he thought I meant when I invited him, I thought he meant we were just having like a conference call, and he skipped it. He's like, dude, if I'd have known it was a live stream, so I said, that's good. You can join us next week. So here we are.
Every Tuesday.
Oh, I'm in. Sweet.
So,
Ew, our faces. Thank you, Jessica.
day
Day
by
by
day.
day. Never.
The single came out on Friday. VIP digital.
He
outlet.
made a new single after that.
Yeah, you mean a new single other than the new single? So what's up, man? You guys got together?
It's like when we play a show and someone asks when we're coming back to that town again. We're
exactly like
we were just there.
or the day after you play somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, when are you coming to my town?" Like we were just there 4 days.
Happens all the time.
What's a good story from the loft? Oh, Mike putting on a guitar.
Oh, we were just at the loft.
Yes, talk about that. You guys got together this weekend for the first time in 100 years.
Yeah, me, Steve, and Taylor rocked out with no amps, with electrical instruments.
Steven Taylor, not Steven Tyler.
That's a very important distinction.
Yes, not the same.
Imagine Steven Tyler just broke in, dude, I'm not gonna lay it. Like, that would really change the dynamic of Taproot, though, you know?
Hey, I'll fucking dress and drag for fun. I identify as a human.
Oh, there you go.
Good call.
There you go.
My bad.
Yeah.
Too soon?
I was hoping there'd be some drums set up at the loft so I can play a little bit, but there was none.
You're going to play for us this week, Phil?
No, not yet.
Every week they ask, man. Every week we're going to bust your... Are you drinking some raw milk over there?
Every day.
Phil is like the king of weird raw...
Health.
Phil's like the healthiest motherfucker. Like, Phil is healthier than me and Steve combined. Like, legitimately.
You guys set the bar high.
Right.
Right.
The bar is pretty fucking high on this one, let me tell you. So, you guys got together this weekend and we got sidetracked. How was that? What happened? You guys hadn't been together. When was the last time you guys saw each other before Sunday?
When we did the conference call?
No, in person, not on the internet. Like in real
It's been a few years. It's definitely been a few years.
Was it one of the shows, a random, like the Hayloft or something? Was that the last time or no?
Not Hayloft. What was it? Was that the last concert we played?
I think so.
So that was the called the
Wasn't
my
that
poster, the Token Lounge.
Oh, that one, yes.
December 23rd, 2017. Wow.
Are we showing off our Taproot posters now?
Yeah.
There's mine. There's one up there somewhere. Steve's favorite record, Blue Sky Research.
Yeah. So God, that's crazy. If that was the last time I saw you.
I'm sorry.
Could
Yeah.
have been. Could have been, man. It's been a crazy few years.
Yep. Normal life sucks. Sorry. It's fucking awesome.
It's different.
It's good to see you guys back together, man. Glad to have been a small part in making that happen.
Oh, yeah. Harrison. I love Harrison, Ohio.
Yeah. We're
Blue
playing
Note.
there.
No, Blue Note's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I was making a joke until I saw the name of the club, which is fucking sweet.
It is
You guys
actually.
said the new Stain song. I keep meaning to listen to it. I've not heard it yet.
Nope. My favorite Stain song is the fucking baseball national anthem.
I don't get it.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, Aaron did the national anthem at one of the baseball shows years ago, but forgot the words. It was amazing.
Oh, really?
And that's not my favorite Stain song. Stain's great, but I thought it'd be funny, but no one knows what I'm talking about.
Not a baseball fan. Sorry.
I'm not either. I get texts about Stained and all new metal.
Do you?
Gathering of Juggalos, we'd get fucking murdered.
Yeah, it's like gathering of the new metal bands now. We'd probably go over pretty well.
You know, Sponge is going to be there this year. I was talking to Coughlin about it the other day.
Which
They're doing
one?
The gathering. I was talking to Dave Coughlin about the gathering of the Juggalos.
Are they
They're playing
really?
there. Yeah.
Sponge?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking done.
No, dude, it's a kinder, gentler gathering of the Juggalos now.
I don't think so. They still like fucking rape each other in the fucking outhouses.
Yeah, but that's each other.
Sure. The people we know just play a show and have fun.
We'll see on Shiprock. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. On the sea, get it? Favorite song to play live. It's gonna be favorite song soon.
Well, what is it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is your favorite song to play live, Steve?
It's hard to say. I'm not trying to play Darkness. I mean, Poems obviously go to. It's
Always
boring.
fun.
The same thing every night, but it's got a good response, so it's fun. But probably I Will Not Fall for You.
Can't get a straight answer out of this guy.
That's a great way to open a record.
I love that one, man. I know you don't like it, man. I love it. We all have our different tastes.
Well, no, that's fair. That's just not a great opening song, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah, let's put our heaviest song last. on that record.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should open with a nice acoustic number.
Yeah, some of those decisions weren't necessarily our decisions.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
look,
at least I got Face Peeler and the extra, like you said, what's left.
Yeah.
We were only supposed to
Yeah,
have
right.
2. I'm like, yeah, I'll make 13. Fuck that.
Yeah. You know what I miss? I wish we would have kept on Welcome is the little scream you did, or the little, I don't know if it's called scream, whatever you would call it, at the end of time. The little like System of a Down, like oh!
No, the we didn't.
We didn't keep it on. Nope. No. The laugh at the end of it. That's what it was. They cut off
Right.
your laugh at the end. I think they should have kept
After
the laugh in. Right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that would.
Jeff, you're screwed. Jared, I know you enough. Opening Smile, not anymore. VIP is the new Smile. I write the same song over and over again. It's all hammer-ons, and then I just change notes. Swing beat, we're good. That's Taproot. Thank you, Guillermo.
Hi, Nikki.
I'm going to have to watch what I say. I apologize.
It's all right. We're just used to it.
Favorite song I've created is favorite song.
It's a great song.
Every time somebody asks your favorite song, it's going to be favorite song. So,
But it is, though. And it's going to be everybody else's once it comes out.
Probably not, but it is the best favorite song. Hello, fellas. What's up, Chris?
Chris texted me today. He was by my house, but I was in no mood for anything today.
Good
Hi,
night,
Nick.
Nikki.
Take the day off. Fuck it. Say, I had a seizure. Me, not you. I do it all the time. Ew, really?
Why wasn't favorite song? Because you don't release the big single first ever.
Yeah, get people, keep them waiting a little bit.
And you always release the heavy song first as well. So there's a multitude of reasons why, but it'll be coming out in like June, July.
August.
August.
No, July.
No, we got to have no one else to blame in like June or July, right?
Okay. All right. See, this is all you. So you guys aren't going 10 years from now. God, I wish we had released this instead.
Did you just say something about Tinder?
No.
10 years. 10 years.
10 years.
now.
Oh, nice. All right.
I don't think
The band or how long we've not played?
From now, 10 years from now.
We'll be dead. I'll be dead.
Well, hope not.
Me too. Ginger baby's young.
Yeah.
Love you too, Crystal. Good question. What's the Release Me intro? That's my fucking dad, who I need to fucking call. Dude, I don't even know if you know Phil. Shit, I might bring up some pictures and show. He has Parkinson's.
Oh,
Ooh.
He was in Vegas with the one that I don't speak of anymore.
Right.
She actually was very helpful for quite a while. He was like the dude. He fell a lot, which sucked. He's bruised all over, but he was the guy that ended up like in a restaurant having food and then calling people paranoid that the place was surrounded by cops trying to kill him. And this was like years ago. So I was trying to figure out how to get him here close by. But his brother ended up making it happen in Chicago area. But he's been in an old folks home that he thinks is a hotel, just with people that help him and give him medicine.
Okay.
But I've literally only called him twice this week, and I don't get iPhones. How you guys can like a text message, which makes no sense. I'm on a Samsung, whatever. But then
yeah, you can't do that on a
right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but my last one, like my last text to him, which I never contact him, which sucks. He helped me out before he lost his shit. So I need to do that again. But the last text I sent him was like, deleted message. I'm like, how the fuck do you delete it? I mean, you can delete messages, but does it tell the other people like hated, loved, deleted that message? Like, what the fuck? But no, my dad's nuts. Let me pull up a fucking picture of his face when he was in Vegas years ago, maybe.
So yeah, that's two things at the beginning of a Release Me.
Oh yeah, so yeah, no, my dad was like a white wannabe Native American for a long time, which was cool because I grew up as a drummer, which a lot of people don't really know, but so I got to play a lot of drums with Native Americans, but they were honkies pretending to be Native Americans, trying. But it was cool.
So they were hippies who were sensitive to the plight of the Native American.
Well, no, the craziest
Like
thing,
feathers.
dude, the craziest thing is the first Sundance I went to, there was a show called Day by Day when we were young. An actor named Chris Barnes, who ended up being the oldest Brady in the goddamn Brady Bunch movie, the first movie. He was the star of the TV show. So the first Sundance I went to, that was my favorite show at the time. I saw his fucking dick.
Ooh, really? How did that work out for you?
I became gay, but then stopped. No, like literally, I was like so happy. It's hard to explain because he was my favorite actor. So, I'm not even reading questions yet. Or again, where's my fucking dad? What the fuck is my phone doing?
The eternal question: what the fuck is Steve's phone doing?
Not working. That's normal.
Right.
It's not. I don't know what the fucking look at. Downloads maybe. Oh yeah. So this was while he was still in Vegas, and aforementioned was so fucking helpful. But this was him before, well before he came. Shit.
I don't know if I'll be able to see it. It looks white.
Oh, there. Oh my lord.
Oh my god. Wow.
And then his.
Whew. Wait for it. Oh, geez.
And that was just a random fall. They said his neighbors were calling and saying he was just like running around in the street at night and falling into cars and shit.
Oh, that's awesome.
But so yeah, anyway, my dad did like Native American mantras and cool stuff my whole life. I even remember one that I haven't used yet, which I want to, but that was my dad doing a Native American song, and it was cute today or yesterday maybe, but I'm, trying to remind myself of the old stuff. That's one of the ones I'm pretty good at remembering, but My daughter, my ginger baby, she's only met him like maybe 2 or 3 times. The last time he was fucking gone. But you know, she was like getting teared up and saying, I miss Grandpa Dick. And I was like, oh fuck, well, he's done.
So thankfully he got moved and got some help, and hopefully everything's better. So
He's done. Whatever. Sorry, too soon. Yeah, too soon. He's still here. Yeah. Venue.
Hey, Lauren. Good to see you. I would say Machine Shop is obviously one of them. And I'm actually, you know, speaking of where you live, Gramercy is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that one. And what I'm still yet, the King of Clubs in Columbus. I keep hearing it's such a really cool club. They have great reviews, and owned by Cue Ball from X Factor 1. And it's supposed to be a really cool club. Otherwise, we're just there this weekend. I would have gone had it not been for having to see my family and hang out with you.
So you were good, in my opinion.
Taylor was just on like 2 weeks ago. So
Taylor perfect question.
No, didn't know these were. Stop saying hi, Phil. That's like 3 in a row.
Yeah, we're working our way down. We'll work our way down there.
Eventually.
I love going down. Just doesn't happen.
And Wally's Pub's going to be awesome.
It's going to be nuts.
What is Jared? Are we on Jeopardy? What is Jared? Answer the drama from Taproot.
Jared identifies as a religion.
What is Jared? Is there more to that question, or is that just it?
Is that like a deep philosophical?
Hi, Ryan. Why's it got to be a guy? Audrey, beautiful. If you're listening, we're doing the 3 shows. I think we're going to invite you to the Sunday one, which is an earlier one, and it's going to be better for Tim to capture some video stuff. And he's going to do some cool stuff. And I am going to try to send you another song to have you sing called Natural. It's the only other song that we've had a female vocalist on, and the bridge is my favorite, but you'll get stuck singing the verses. So up yours.
Awesome.
Sweet. Nice. Heck yes. And guys, Audrey is amazing. Like, all the vocals on the new shit are basically scratch tracks. I was doing it 5:30 in the morning. I ran out of time, had nothing to do, but they're good enough. It sounds like me, like normal. I just sound stupid anyway. So I hit notes okay, but
I don't think we're supposed to say that yet. I don't know. They haven't announced it yet. We do.
No, we're not.
I don't know. Yeah, they're announcing next week. So we mentioned it last week. If you want to sit through the 3-hour video, you can find out. But otherwise, they're announcing it next week. I think they're putting out the full line out. What day?
What's Blue Ridge?
Blue Ridge Rock Festival? The big
yeah, that thing.
He's making a joke. Okay.
Don't know. Yeah, don't know what day we're playing.
But we should get Audrey on here one of these days.
We could.
Well, yeah, she could actually play some acoustic too, because
that'd be awesome.
I don't have an acoustic. Oh, you'll be there, Audrey. We'll
yeah, Audrey, keep your Tuesdays open. We'll get in touch with you.
All right, we'll make this happen.
Hi, Alvaro. What's up? Not females. I'm only getting there. I still have like 3 more. How long are these things? I'll be up till years. I'm gonna get up and pee and smoke a couple times. Party. Club XL. Audrey, you're amazing.
Nice.
There you go. 3 hours. Let's do it. Well, but if the eclectic room is 3 hours away, you got to be closer to other shows, because like every show's like 3 hours away from all the other shows. They're all like 5 hours away.
Right.
Go pen. That's fine. I learned last night leaving the grocery store from a bagger because I was wearing this jersey because Ginger Baby's been on a kick. I got her. My oldest daughter got a Red Wings Larkin jersey and went to a game and became a hockey fan for about 15 minutes. So I got Ginger Baby a pink Blackhawks jersey, which I posted on Instagram if anyone's seen it. I don't think I shared it on Facebook, but so she wanted me to wear this when I picked her up, and she wanted to wear her pink Blackhawks with pink pants and pink shoes and pink fucking buttholes, whatever the fuck's going on. Nobody? All right. So I didn't say purple taco.
You don't hear laughter from the crowd. It's just.
Well, right, but yeah, Jared's not here. He might be dying, or send me fucking wherever. But last night, leaving Meijer, which is like a huge chain of grocery stores for anyone that doesn't know.
It's like a Walmart, basically.
Yeah, another Walmart.
Michigan's answer to Walmart.
Yeah, just less pictures and videos taken of it because crazy fat people with gas masks on aren't there all the time. But
technically, Meijer was first to be doing the 24-hour and the multiple things in the store and all that.
Meijer's not even 24-hour anymore, so fuck Meijer and fuck Walmart. Both of them use COVID as a bullshit excuse to close. Like Meijer isn't 24 hours anymore.
I know.
Walmart.
I know.
Well, I know, but Walmart doesn't sell walls, so they can kiss my ass.
But
no, it's the honest truth. So anyway, I was leaving the Blackhawks. There was the NHL draft lottery, which is kind of BS apparently. The Hawks sucked. They were the third worst team in the league, but they won the lottery of first draft pick. And this is like one of the few first draft picks that's like amazing. So that's cool. Sweet. So it's going to take a couple of years, but the Blackhawks are going to get a guy that scored 71 goals in the hardest junior league to score. Rigged. Fuck you, Rob. You're an asshole.
Yeah, I know nothing about that stuff.
Yeah, no. Like literally, nothing pisses me off in the universe more than that nothing is 24 hours anymore. And it was like they did it on purpose. They're like, well, we can just I always shop I'm an insomniac. Like I always went shopping at 1, 2 in the morning. Now there's one grocery store, and I live in the country an hour away, like from a real city, right? So I only go grocery shopping. There's one store in Green Bay that's almost an hour away. I go, and they're still open 24 hours, and it's called Woodman's, and it's like the greatest. Anyone from Wisconsin, it's like the greatest fucking grocery store ever.
Dude, one of the interviews I did, the guy from Green Bay asked why we were doing the release there, and I'm like, how would you not want to release a record in Green Bay? That is like one of our best markets ever, and we've had so much fun there.
Yeah, no, it's such a great rock market. Like, people are going to love it. It's going to be great.
Stoned at Walmart, yeah. Whoa, it's going fast now. All right, Steve's going pee. I'll be back.
Yes, there's a cold tattoo on my hand to match the cold gold record behind my head, which I actually got this the day I got that.
Got this the day I got that.
Woodman's is fucking awesome.
Everybody support Woodman's for being 24 hours still.
He said sport wood.
Yes,
everybody sport wood. Then I'm like, wow, it's not just Steve.
That's funny. I didn't catch that.
So how's everybody liking Steve, the king of the dad jokes? Like I need to program like a little
laugh track.
Yeah, laugh track and like a rim shot. But I could do that. The same way I play music. I gotta fucking get an MP3 of a laugh track and a
You just need to get a soundboard. So that you can,
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need for next time. Next time.
All right.
You know what bums me out?
What bums you out?
It didn't just happen, but I've been thinking about it so often lately. You guys know how Ryan Reynolds has that phone company, Green, I don't remember what it's called.
Mint
but he has
Mobile, yes.
the cell phone company.
Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile. So he has the commercial. I mean, he's a fucking funny guy. I love him. He's great. But I don't know how his comedy ass didn't come up with when he was like, why not do Taco Wednesdays? Like, how would you not want to do Taco Mondays to beat Taco Tuesday? Bums me out. Bad joke.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what Ryan Reynolds' company is. I don't know what it has to do with Taco Wednesdays.
He has a cell phone company, and on the commercial, he makes a joke at the end of it like, why don't we just make it like Taco Wednesdays or something? Like, to give an option. And I'm like, why wouldn't you want to make it Taco Monday to beat Taco Tuesday? Lost the joke.
Like 6-minute abs?
Yeah.
It's not even a workout. You can't do 6-minute abs.
7. God, that's been a fucking minute.
Did you wash your hands? Good question, Mark.
Hell no.
I'm going to say no. No, he did not.
Oh, me?
Yes.
No, I don't touch my penis. I just like spray on the wall because I don't have one. It's like a urethra.
You don't have a wall or a penis? If you need a wall, they don't sell them at Walmart, just so you know.
Right. Yeah. That's why I don't shop there. I have to go to Meijer so I can use the restroom.
Do they sell walls at Meijer?
They do. They sell everything there.
What? Well, they sell Meijer's at Meijer.
Just kidding. Yeah.
No, they have Meijer hot dogs at Meijer's, but they don't have walls at Walmart.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Meijer's. I like Meijer, but it's expensive and it's not 24 hours anymore, so fuck them.
You guys, I shop smart.
Yeah, you shop at like an Amish dude's house. What are you talking about?
No, I shop at S-Mart.
Phil shops at like some Amish dude's house in the country. Like, good day, brother Hezekiah.
Exactly.
I've come for the groceries.
Phil, do you remember my Arby's pictures?
No.
I don't. It might have been Pennsylvania, probably Eastern Ohio, but there was an Amish guy with his fucking wagon, whatever the fuck those are called. But he was in the Arby's parking lot and he was digging the shit out. You know, that's okay. That's what they do to the horses to help them poop. But it was in an Arby's parking lot, so I took a couple pictures. So I had one of the guy with the carriage and the Arby's logo, and he was like reaching. So I was like, oh, so this is where horsey sauce comes from.
Nice.
Yeah. That everybody in that Arby's was very hungry.
Why didn't I come up with a line under me? I'm glad Phil's got the Beatles going on, and Tom, I don't know what the fucking law is. That's probably some Judas Priest bullshit.
It's either that or it's a Judge Dredd.
Thank you. Thank you Phil, for knowing what you're talking about. And it's actually an Anthrax song.
That's right.
Nice. Oh, no, that makes sense. My bad. I know that. I am the law. Da-dum, da-dum.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Steve, you can sign it as I'm the man, and then you can be right along there.
Right,
I'm
you
the
can.
man. I'm back. I should be in detention.
I'm the man. I should be in detention. I'm the man. Dun, dun.
That was 6th grade for me, if I remember right.
Really?
Anthrax.
At least when I heard it. I don't know if that's when it came out, but that's when I first heard I'm the man.
I guess I'm a little older than you. So I think I first. God, I don't know. I think I was in like 3rd or 4th grade when I first heard Anthrax.
I might have been a little late on it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Phil, do you remember the first time we ever went to LA? I vaguely knew my way around because that's where my dad lived when I grew up. Like, do you remember that at all?
Say it again.
When we first went to LA to record and stuff, I already kind of knew my way around. Do you remember that or no?
Yeah.
because there was a Tower Records on La Cienega, close to
Sunset.
That's where I got my first Anthrax tape.
Good.
Oh, nice.
When I was young, and it was the one that had the fucking Public Enemy song.
Yeah. That would have been Attack of the Killer Bees.
My dad got me that cassette when I was young in LA, like right in the same area we all knew and found our way around, and got in a huge car wreck where I told people to watch out.
When I moved to LA, that tower was still there. It was around for a long time. Like, I don't know. Finally, they got rid of it. And Tower was still going strong then, man. But then it just, there used to be the Tower Music, the Tower Records, and right across the street, I don't know if you remember, there was a Tower Video that was literally like next to the Viper Room, kind of. That was like a little bit up the block. And that's where they sold all the DVDs and VHS tapes. You remember those?
Beta.
Exactly. Dude, I remember when I was little, my grandparents, the first VCR I ever saw was a Betamax. My grandparents had a fucking Betamax.
I had a Beta.
Dude, it's a better technology, but
fuck yeah.
Totally was.
Ended up going with VHS.
2 is not better than 1.
But you guys missed our chance to. We should have really named Best of Besides, Attack of the Killer Besides, Killer Besides.
It's
Journey songs. We got to learn to. Oh, by the way, Phil, you don't know the commercial, but I brought up the other day when we hung out. There's the golf commercial with the guy in the binoculars and the hot blonde chick that looks like another person we won't talk about.
Okay, right.
So that's past history, but I think the one that's still going and it's not going to be around in September, but we have to learn the 8 fucking Cars for Kids just to piss people off. Do you know that?
I haven't seen a commercial in like 10 years.
That's fucking great. Good job and good on you, Roy. That's smart.
So for the record, what everybody's talking about is Joey, the singer from Anthrax, is touring in a Journey tribute band that are playing at the Machine Shop, and they're doing like a bunch of shows.
Sorry, Hustler Store. It did rock.
The Hustler Store did rock, and I left it up for a reason. Island Def Jam used to be upstairs, like above the Hustler Store.
Really?
Super dope. I'd go there for meetings, and then
that fucking place where the people that can't hear made jelly. Def Jam.
Oh goodness.
It's a remote island, so I've been there. Has Phil's bass recovered? What the fuck's omoplata?
Omoplata is where you hook the shoulder with the leg and have it wrapped around. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's basically a Kimura with your leg.
That 1-800 Cars for Kids. It's kids.
Yeah, Lizio knows what's up.
It's lined up with like most videos. Like, you remember when I did the terrible attempt at the welcome bonus footage? It's way too dark, but at least all the music lines up with the instruments. And if you watch most videos, it's just like shit's way off. The 800 Cars for Kids, it's like it's a donation, give kids money, which is fucking sweet, but it's just a bunch of kids playing instruments, not even close to even knowing what they're doing, which is fine. It's cute, but the song annoys everybody. So I want to just play it for a split second live if it's relevant in 8 months, whatever the fuck we're doing.
It's fucking Kid Pop doing a commercial.
Okay, fair enough.
House of Blues Sunset.
Oh yeah,
House of Blues Sunset, man. It's such a great venue.
Yeah, is it? It's not there anymore, though, right?
Nope, it's gone. Everything's fucking gone in LA.
Yeah.
Really?
What's up, Robert? How you doing, buddy?
No. Hey, Rob. Fuck me.
Baby Shark.
I'm in. Do. That's on you, Taylor, though.
I'll do that.
Dude's message is so long I can't see my hands.
You know, but then they disappear, and then your hands are back.
Which B-sides which besides do you like? Like the first, second, and third, or fourth? Which one? Oh, the best of, my bad.
Freebird.
Classic.
That is so pathetically bad that might be actually kind of cool to do at this point.
No, I will.
Caleb,
But yeah.
dude, go get a gun and kill something.
He's like, already there, man. Already there.
I know. Hold it
And
up.
then Phil will buy it from you to eat it.
I don't eat people.
Huh?
Phil tells me to eat meat all the time, but I don't prefer men.
Not Soylent Green, dude. Not Soylent Green.
God, huh?
Soylent Green, it's people. Sorry, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Soylent Green is people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
If you haven't heard that yet, here 50 years after the movie came out.
That makes sense. My bad. Wow.
Do you remember Charlton Heston?
Yeah, he started the revolution of prior to AI fucking our lives over.
Get her out of my dreams.
We'd probably play it just as good now as we did.
Touche.
I remember that song, and then I'll start laughing again in the middle of it, and that's the best part.
Dude, that song ended up so much faster by the end than we were at the beginning.
Phil Slapfest, that was amazing.
On my old Samick, my Samick bass.
Oh, wow. Really?
Remember that? Yeah, I bought it for like $200
I
or
wouldn't
something.
have, but yes, that's amazing. Wow.
Why didn't you go for the Samick?
The action was like this high on that thing.
Oh yeah, the depth, or yeah. I'm trying to work on one of their guitar endorsements right now.
Samick? Can you get you a Samick deal?
Oh, we had Southern Sound Guitars signed in earlier. I don't know if he's still out there, but
Yeah, he's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I saw him. Some Southern Sound Guitars.
and by the way, I'm going to be in Peebles. I'll hit you up. I'm going to be in Peebles one of these weekends. We got my kids some dirt bikes, and we're going to go ride out there. He lives in Peebles, FYI. I'm not just talking nonsense over here.
Yeah, he's not talking to me.
There you go.
There he is.
All right, yeah, I'll hit you up, man. I've been meaning to hit you up.
Southern Sounds guitar. Oh, that's for basses and shit. I'm fucked.
That's for you too.
Oh,
No, he's one that's hooking
for you
He's one to
too.
help work on yours.
Oh, right
Yeah.
on. You know what's fucking
Yeah.
funny is today, like on the new record, I told you like I did drop A the same way I tuned my normal C custom that no one
Right.
understands. I did that with my A, so I'm trying to figure out if I can play the old A songs with my drop tuning.
Oh.
It's gonna work when I learn it. It was kind of hard and different. That's what she said, but it's probably gonna work. It's just weird. I'm playing a whole different thing. It's cool though.
Now, why are you doing that, Steve?
I don't remember. I don't remember how to play power chords.
Oh, fair enough. I guess that would be a little easier in some aspects. So basses I play, I still play my better Mousetrap basses that were custom made by Matt Kiefer, and then I also play my Yamaha basses. So between those two, that's most of what I've got that I actually play. My old new song basses I still have, custom made by my friend Jeremy, but it's been a while since I pulled those out.
How is Jeremy? Sorry, not to interrupt.
He's got. I haven't talked to him a bit. I got to reach out to him, but yeah,
My bad.
no worries.
It works. He was dope.
Yeah.
Where the fuck?
Have a safe trip, Robert. Enjoy. Chelsea says hello.
Hi again, Chelsea.
There I am. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm right here. Where are you?
There you are.
Oh, you lose us for a second?
Yeah, I was stuck in Spin Wheel Land, my favorite spot. It's where I live. I go to work and then I just spin circles and then come home. And then my computer does it, my phone does it, and then I repeat. God, you guys are hard tonight.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said here.
You ever see that scene in Scanners where the dude's head blew up?
I asked one of the AI programs when the next time I was going to have sex with, it didn't type back or say anything.
Is that the new like 8-ball?
Right. It turned to the corner where it didn't show a message. Yeah.
Outlook not so good.
It didn't even
a laughing emoji.
Didn't even have a message. It hit like the corner where you don't even see.
Yeah, right.
You're like, but no, I didn't. I don't know how to talk to AI. But I will. What do you do for work besides music? I work with. I gotta watch my mouth. Fuck. Yeah. Traumatic brain injuries and mental health clients. So a bunch of. Just go watch something about Mary and. I literally just saw that a couple minutes ago before we came into this. I work with those goofy bastards without the R word.
Right.
Yeah, it rhymes with retarded.
Good old Matt Dillon.
Before he got the chompers.
I just watched The Outsiders the other day with my kid.
Nice.
Introduced him to that one. Yeah, classic, man. Such a good movie.
Golden. Stay golden.
Yeah,
stay gold, pony boy.
That reminds me of someone.
Yeah.
He wrote that line.
Yeah, right.
on the print he sells.
Oh boy.
You remember before when we were talking about people coming in and saying, "When are you playing in my town?" 2 days after you played in their town.
Yes.
Jonathan Lauder asked, "What are your plans for 2024? Any new albums in the plans or tour?" Well, aren't you going to be pleasantly surprised, Jonathan? Like, what?
God.
Yes, there's a new album coming out.
In 2024.
Just like before, I think he means the one after this. Just like the new single that they're asking for after the single came out, he's asking for the next album.
So are you guys have any plans to do another album after the one that's still like 8 months away? Like,
yes, I told you that.
You're looking forward to the next.
That's it. Yeah, that's how much they love us.
Well, I'll probably be on a walker and still shitting my pants.
Oh yeah, the Mad Hatter.
Still, thank you for sharing that. But still, so you're shitting your pants now?
Yeah.
Don't even answer that. I don't even want to know.
It's just constant.
Forget I brought it up.
I don't actually shit my pants. I just don't shower much, so I have hella skid marks. Facts.
I heard that, Tom.
I missed that. I wish I could read.
Here's one for you. What's your favorite song of Blue Sky Research?
No.
See, off Blue Sky Research.
I'm actually pretty excited about You're Not Home Tonight. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, me too. That's a fun one to play. I forgot how fun that was.
It's pretty sweet.
I'm still shocked that song did not do better when we tried to release it.
Well, yeah, surrounded by shitheads that thought I Will Not Fall For You would be a great opener. Hey, fuck poem. Hey, here we are.
Yeah.
Touché.
Yeah, but off my favorite song off Blue Sky Research would probably be April Suits is up there.
And you don't want to play it?
Not live now.
Everybody wants you to play it live. I already told so he's the anti-April Suits guy because everybody else, like literally when we post
we need more practice for that one. If we're
I was the one suggesting the option because it's just going to be stupid and awkward. Period. Like we're just going to stand there and be like, "How would you do? Okay, cool." I don't even know how shows are going to go now. Like, do people our age still mosh and do I jump off the shit or do I just stand there with a mic stand?
Yeah, we'll find out.
I guess. I'll have both options ready.
But yeah,
Oh.
whenever we post those things, like, what shows do you want? What songs do you want us to play? Like, that's like always. And me and Phil talked about it. It's like, yeah, it's super awkward to play live, but
We've
So
got
there's
a couple awkward ones.
really, yeah.
And then there's the little modulation at the end. It makes it harder to play on guitar. And
See, I suggested working it into like a medley, so you don't have to play the whole song with them.
Oh, yeah,
feel
that's
like they
right.
heard the song. So, that was a good idea that we should revisit.
Steve, we have so many records out. Should we start doing medleys?
Well, sure, less to learn, but more to learn at the same
Right.
time.
I know, right.
Less to learn, but more to play.
Just pick a verse, pick a fucking chorus, pick a whatever.
Yeah.
We can just Frankenstein songs together.
Heck yeah.
Well,
So
Jonathan
We
says
should do that the whole show. We should just start with what we're starting with, end with what we're ending with, and just oh wait, that's what a show is.
Jonathan says they still mosh, but he also
Really can throw their hands around like they're
Sweet.
fighting.
I will be in the crowd for sure.
Dude, they've been doing that for like years. That's not new.
Yeah, that's old school, but I love I've lost my job was so great. Like it would be like Phil, you're trained at defending yourself, but imagine you can't do anything because it's against the law and people are attacking you, so you have to defend yourself not with wanting to do what you would naturally do. It's
right.
The best. It's the best. You just take hits. Love it. The hockey guy in me, until we end up in the street and almost get hit by cars, which all those guys are gone now, so it's boring as fuck. But I get the shit beat out of me. I love it. I get bit, fucking punched in the face. It's my favorite. It's so good because I can't hit back. That's just it's a kink of mine.
Right.
It is actually.
Yeah.
How old are your kids? Like 42? That sounds bad. You don't look old. And it comes back to us having, my grandpa got me into you guys.
Right. Well, it's crazy to think all our fans are going to be around our age now. So.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It might be like, I remember when I was in
we're going to make a killing selling like analgesic pain reliever at the merch table. I think we should sell like Tylenol and Motrin.
Revisit our merch.
Ben Gay.
You have?
Asperger. I'm just getting in deeper with this. I don't want to.
Whoa, boy. Stop.
What did you eat?
You just got deeper. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right. We're old. We're old as fuck.
Yeah. Because fucking happened when Adam and Eve started our whole incest life of the entire universe. Oh, my bad. Too late. Too late.
Yeah. Damn kids. Look, we're the old people screaming, get off our lawns.
Yeah, right. Damn kids, get off your phones and stop playing video games.
Yeah, Phil yelled at me to get off my phone once.
That's true.
Like, fuck you, kid, get off my lawn. Take your raw milk and get the fuck out of here.
Fucking great.
Yeah,
I know. It's crazy. 20 plus years.
Well, the worst was I met a fucking kid like maybe 3 weeks ago, and he remembered, God, what was the song? I think it was Birthday, which I love the fucking song, but he remembers that from when he was in the womb and his parents sang that to him.
Hey, here's a fun one, Steve. Have you ever thought about this? We've been a band together longer than we've not been in a band together.
I know, and we're both way more than halfway dead.
Not me.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
aging in reverse.
I'm about a third of the way there.
Yeah, I'm like.
Well, I'm gonna fucking run you over on tour. So
Well, I'm 7/10 of the way there, so let's hurry up and get this tour over with.
With me driving?
yeah.
I know it's too real, right, Jonathan? Like we made it too fucking real.
I'm gonna golf cart you like Crazy Town. Those tough, awesome band guys.
Fucking A. I hope we have golf carts, man.
Bust out Low Life. Let's bring it back, Steve.
Okay, get rid of what, dude? We're losing. So I'm down. Do we just want to play besides?
What's funny? Speaking of songs, that like I always make this joke, like that I remember older songs more than newer songs. Like I stumbled playing Fractured the other day. I was like, or when I first learned, I'm like, how do I play this again? But I can still remember how to play Low Life.
Well, fair. I mean, that's probably not fair. So that makes no sense. My bad.
Yeah, I could see it in my head. Like I know how to play that song.
So, what can people expect to hear in the set list? What is some of
anything they want that's going to bring them out to the show to buy tickets.
Yeah.
And then if we didn't play it, then we didn't have time.
Yeah. Every song you want to hear, they're going to play.
No, Phil's right. Minus 80% or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. That's the formula. Everything you want to hear, minus 80% plus poem.
Like, we're so old. We do have enough singles to cover half a set. I'm going to throw in fucking Kevin Spacey every night just so there's a 16th song, but I can, like, just play guitar and breathe.
Yeah.
And all of us. So we're adding an extra song for our usual set list, but it's a total cop-out. But then I'll think about Lane and still play the song.
It's another song I didn't have to try to learn. I just remembered it.
That's awesome.
Love chaos. What's chaos?
Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kevin Spacey. Okay, we're abbreviating our song. Yeah, or the person. What's you know? Is that...
I
I
want the record version. Holy fuck!
I know.
The one that Lane had before he.
Does no one have it?
Toby might call him up.
I will. I'll ask Toby. I'll hit him up and ask him. I'll text
put it on our Attack of the Killer B-sides record.
Here's talking about our favorite rock tunes. Oh, hey.
That was Phil with a way better Steve joke.
I listen to country and Western. I listen to both kinds of music.
Yeah. What is that from?
From the Blues.
That's right.
Oh, I'm back in now. I thought you were serious.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're still a Stain fan.
Do I look like I listen to country and Western? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm mad at like some old country, but no.
Oh, the racist ones? I love those.
The racist countries?
Yeah. America? Love it. Welcome to America. How you doing, Mexico? Fuck your life.
I do love my country. Yeehaw. How did you land Andy Wallace to mix Welcome? Were you guys able to pick him or did the label?
We picked him and the label paid for it. See, those two things.
Yeah.
Isn't that great how it works? And how'd you pick him?
We love Andy Wallace.
Well,
how can you not?
He's like the best ever. But we only missed out on Terry Date. We wanted a snare drum. So we got Lars or Ulrich Wild, not Lars. But no, he had a fucking great ear, right, Phil?
Yes, he did. Classic. Master Control.
Office Space.
I believe you have my stapler.
I love how we had one movie for every record and they were all terrible, but I'll still watch all of them every night if I can.
What were the movie? So we have Office Space.
Yeah, so tell me, what was the movie for each record? I want to hear this.
I'm trying to remember.
Gift. Office Space.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell did I put in a song on purpose that
Freddie Got Fingered.
It's for the Chershi. I put it in a goddamn song.
The Badger?
It's
Freddie got fingered for Welcome.
Blue Sky didn't have a song. We were too busy writing a whole bunch of bullshit doing nothing.
Yeah. And then How Long Our Home We Didn't Live Together. So basically 2 records.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The 2 records.
But your 2 classic records,
Yeah.
your 2 classic records were inspired by Office Space and Freddie Got Fingered. That's
Yep.
promising.
And what are you watching when you did this newest record, Steve? Office Space and Freddie Got Fingered.
Well, considering it took him 12 years, probably everything. It's probably a pretty wide gamut of entertainment.
I don't have time to watch jack shit. I just listen to my crappy ass songs that you guys are. I mean, the new record that's going to be fucking amazing. I listen to that all the time, and then Dave and Chuck the Freak. I don't watch shit. Dude, I haven't. I'm a huge hockey guy, obviously. I've maybe got to watch, if I accumulated all the time of all the games, everything, I've maybe got to see 6 games in the last 8 years total. And I haven't got to play in 7 or 8 because of my injury, and I can't afford it. But I literally don't know if I can play right now.
Yeah.
When?
For your information, this is me being creative. For the record, I could probably quote that entire. There was a point in my life when I could quote that entire movie. I always laugh though because Volatile. We have a division that makes soccer balls, and they're made in fucking Pakistan. I swear to God. So every time he says something about soccer balls in Pakistan, I laugh, and he never gets it. And I've explained it like 5 times.
Right.
I figured, yeah, we're in Pakistan. We're gonna sell soccer balls. we literally have a division that we make soccer balls for soccer team, for youth soccer teams, and yeah, they're made in Pakistan.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad soccer balls are for soccer balls, not your girl.
I don't even. Now look at this shit. All right. Yay, somebody else we can talk to.
I thought we were on Dracula. Oh, people
Matt
joining.
What's happening?
What's going on, Matt?
Tom, I thought Queen of the Damn, nice. Oh, now someone wants to join live. What's up, Matt?
What's up, Mr. Dozak?
How you guys?
Hydra vibe in the house.
Your fucking place looks immaculate.
He's actually in a hotel.
I'm in Morgantown, West Virginia, at the Marriott.
Oh, nice.
About
No
to,
wonder.
yeah, the bus is picking us up in like an hour or something. We're headed to DC.
Oh,
Thank you for taking the time for us, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Of course. Been a long time. How are you?
Yeah, I was talking to Steve last week on one of the podcasts we did. Because I was confirming, I'm like, did we? Because I remember there was a tour when we were all very young, like 20 some odd years ago, that was supposed to, because someone brought up Simon Says and brought back all the memories, right? It's supposed to be Hydra Vibe, Simon Says, and then Tom remembered Hot Sauce Johnson and Taproot, right?
That's right.
And for some reason, it didn't happen. I don't know, or at least our part didn't happen. I don't know. It happened,
but I don't think you guys were on it. And they were telling me that. I'm like, dude, that was my tour, but you guys didn't end up on it. Like I was working the Hot Sauce Johnson record. I managed Hydra Vibe at the time, and I was working the Simon Says record. And none of those bands had tours, so we just put one together. And I'm like, well, I'll put Hydra Vibe on it. But that's so funny. I think it happened with that.
Now, Matt, do you remember that? Like, do you remember Taproot's? Okay, just so that was just some the Mandela effect or something.
What happened was the whole Fred Durst thing. That's what happened.
And then you guys kicked us off the tour?
Fred Durst called me and said, hey, I never told you guys, but Fred Durst called me and said, fuck Taproot.
They're blackballed and erased.
So
anyway, sorry.
That was that time, right? And you guys were supposed to be on it, but then the whole Fred Durst thing. But there was one show that you guys were supposed to be on. Memory tells me Traverse City. And either way, you weren't on it, but I remember before we played the show, and there was like a stabbing in the venue the night before.
Sounds right.
I remember that drama, but you guys were supposed to be on it, and for some reason you weren't. I think it was like that whole the Fred Durst thing at the time. I think that's what happened. But that's what happened. It was not a figment of Tom's imagination. That actually did happen.
Well, Phil's imagination, because I didn't remember the Taproot part of it. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm like, it must have been.
There was a Taproot element. So there was supposed to be a Taproot like leg. Like there were, you know, you were
probably going to do like the Michigan, the mid. And I remember there was different support on the different legs. So that would have been awesome. I wish you would have done it. But it's funnier that you didn't do it. And there's like, it's like a missed opportunity on Craigslist, you know?
Well, I didn't know Tom at the time. And so I think
we didn't know each other then.
I think this happened through Simon Says because we were friends with the Simon Says guys. I can only imagine. That's the only thing I could think of is how we got even connected to it. But I'm not sure.
Dude, Matt, it's been so long for us. How expensive is public transport buses?
I would have no idea because Seals.
Oh, you're on a real bus. My bad. You're on
I have no idea. I think it's crazy, and I think I was talking to some friends that are in bands that had like UK tours, and they're all canceling now because they're saying like the bus and fuel is double the cost now, and so everybody's canceling. They're citing different reasons, but it's because it's just the cost is just insane.
Wow.
I was literally just giving you props and making fun of ourselves because I'd be taking public transit in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
No.
I'd be paying like $1.50 to go to a store.
Yeah, I'm not involved in the invoicing of this one, so I have no idea.
I was making fun of myself, not you at all.
We're rolling. We're 3 buses and 2 semis, so this can't be cheap.
Shit.
That's fucking.
Dude, by the way, congrats on the Sealed gig, man.
Thank
you are
you.
sounding. I've been watching some of your clips, man. You sound great.
Thank you.
Your harmonies with them, dude, so good, good.
Well, thank you. It's really just like an installment, like in my, trying to get into weasel my way into the Taproot.
Right. Oh, we lost you.
He looks like me 5 minutes ago, but that's fucking. I hope Matt gets that I was making fun of
you froze. So whatever you said last, we didn't hear any of it because you were frozen. It looks like it was funny because you're still laughing, so you'll have to say it again.
So try to weasel your way into Taproot. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I was just saying this. It's like it's an installment on my weaseling my way into the Taproot.
Oh yeah, it's Seal that you took the
Taproot
whole
family.
Just you could get into Taproot. I mean, we can make that.
I've been trying to do it for years, And we played with you guys too with Kelly Osbourne. I don't know if you remember. We played Nassau Coliseum, right? It was Stone Sour, Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was great. So like, our bass player in the band at the time
sorry to interrupt, but wasn't that the one with Cornell and STP or whatever that fucking massive band was, or Rage?
Audio Slave. They were on it too? Yes, yeah. Audio Slave.
That was the only time I've ever made myself puke being hungover to feel better ever in my life, and it worked. I've thrown up.
Fire too. Like that was like a badass performance. I remember like I hadn't seen you in years. It's just like wow. I don't know if I got to hang out with you guys. I don't think so. But while you guys were on stage, our bass player in our band went to go steal your bottle of vodka out of your room, and it was so Steve Varga was your tour manager.
Yeah.
And so Steve had made it a policy to he stashed your vodka in other vestibules, and he poured water in. So you guys had like a bottle of Absolute, right? But it was just water, and so our bass player stole your vodka, and he came back and said, "Yes, I scored," and he was like pouring out drinks. You're like, "These motherfuckers."
Great.
Good old Varga. Good on you, Varga.
Good on you, Ray.
That's like wow. That's pro level shit right there.
Dude, Varga is the man, dude.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
these are good. Awesome. These are good tips. I'm taking notes over here, by the way.
I had no idea because nobody expects someone to come and steal your vodka, but our bass player totally did,
and we expected it.
And yeah,
and if everybody doesn't know, I haven't caught it. Matt is on tour with Seal right now, playing guitar for Seal.
That's right.
Rocking it on all the TV shows, and like every time I can't turn on my TV, they're going, "Hey, look, there's Matt playing Kiss from a Rose again."
I'm doing it again.
Yeah.
But
Next
importantly, formerly or still Hydro Vibe? What's going on with Hydro Vibe? I know you guys got the Dozot St. Marie.
Yeah, Hydro Vibe is always me and Heather. So, there's been so many incarnations. You guys knew us as two different ones because also the last time I saw you guys, we helped Toby Wright move into his new home. You remember that? And Hydro Vibe piggybacked on some of your studio time. So we try to steal your vibe, we stole your studio time because you guys had some leftover studio time at
Cherokee
Record.
Oh, Track Record. Okay.
And so to Hydro Vibe, we stole some of your studio time.
Nice.
Well, it wasn't Hydro Vibe that stole your vodka, just for the record. That was Kelly Osbourne band. Okay. But Hydro Vibe definitely stole some of your studio time. And then we helped Toby Wright move into his new place.
I do remember that now that you say it.
And, like on Sawtell, right? Yeah. Whatever year that was.
Yeah.
Toby,
2000.
We've had a lot of little we've had a lot of little moments together.
Yeah, dude. That's
crazy. Crazy by Seal, which is such a good song. Crazy.
Yeah.
It is. Well, me and Phil are talking about trying to. I know I'm going to come down and see you in Chicago, and I'm trying to talk Phil into driving up from Cincinnati and meet you there, and we can have a Seal hang.
Yeah, I'm trying to manage it. I just got my kids dirt bikes, and the weekends are kind of dirt bike time. So I will try. We will see how it goes.
Yeah,
but that'd be cool, man.
That's a puss out live on the air.
It's a fun show. I'm also in the Buggles, who is opening the show.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Interesting because it's Trevor Horn. And so then, Trevor was in the band Yes. So I get to play Owner of a Lonely Heart and rock that cool ass solo and some other stuff. Yeah. It's a cool show. And just for me, like in general, I mean, when I first met Thom, like that I'm doing the stuff like that I was doing at that time. Like I'm the guitar player now that I was then. And I loved Seal when that came out. I'm like, Crazy was my jam.
Hell yeah.
We were trying to get Hydro Vibe to do it. Heather and we were working on a version of it. Hydro Vibe, it didn't work out. And I think the other band guys were like too stuck up to do it or whatever. Then I tried to do it in another band. And so, I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just play it with Seal himself. Screw you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Let's do this instead.
I think Seal is a guilty pleasure for a lot of rocker dudes, man. I know it was for me too. And
it's crazy.
Matt, and I just listened to him the other day. I'm like, God, it's so fucking good. He's so good. And you met
at the time either. Like I just knew what I heard I love, but then when you get the gig, then you have to like start peeling the layers of that onion.
Dig deep, man. Yeah.
So many layers. Like so every song, what I've done is since it's the 30th anniversary, I went nerdy. I was like, I'm gonna try to replicate every guitar tone, everything. And so like I have like banks on my pedal board, like banks of 8 for every single song. And some songs have like 7 to 8 guitar tones. Like it's a lot of stuff. So as a guitar player, it's really fun. All the details are really fun. And then I'm playing it with the original personnel and the producer of the records. He's in the band. He's playing bass, Trevor.
Wow.
He's the bass player in the band. So he's a musical director. He's a bass player, and he produced all those records. So, I mean, that's obviously a little scary, but what a gift. I mean, that's a rarity on the 30th anniversary. So that's been very cool. And Trevor is having the time of his life. Like this guy, he keeps pulling me aside. It's like, so if we can keep this rolling, would you be okay to continue? I'm like, let's go. Yeah, whatever you want, let's do it. But he's like a little kid, man. It's really cool. And he hasn't really played in, I don't know how. I mean, he's done some touring, but not like this in like 30 years.
Right. Wow.
Mr. Like, I mean, if you go, like, I went to go look up his credits just to kind of do my homework. At some point, I just got bored. I'm like, it just doesn't end. It keeps going.
Right. So how did you get the gig in the first place? How'd this all come to be?
So when Hydro Vibe kind of slowed a little bit on touring, whatever year that was where the gas prices kind of shot up, we slowed a little bit, and then
Mushroom Head did what? My bad. Sorry.
Did a cover of Crazy.
Sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man.
That's okay.
No, are you reading that?
I am, and I didn't realize that happened.
Well,
I hope not.
See, they could pull it off, and you guys
So
couldn't.
where I was
That's all
headed
that means.
is, Heather and I, we peeled off to do Dozat St. Marie, which is singer-songwriter. I mean, it's just mostly acoustic stuff, But it really shows off like all the vocal harmonies, that we had always done in a different way, which kind of, it ties it in because somehow Dozat St. Marie got booked on a damn festival with Mushroom Head being the headliner, which is really weird. And it was all like really like metal bands, and we're not that.
Yeah.
And it really worked out well. It was Midwest. I don't know where. Anyway, like the fans freaked out because they didn't hear any vocal melody that night. It was all screaming, right? And so we come out, we do our thing, and they're like, "Holy shit, what is this?" So it worked out well. But anyway, so ultimately the answer to your question is Dozat St. Marie. We did our first tour in between Hydra Vibe tours, and we did a show with Rick Springfield, and he fell in love.
So did we once.
He didn't fall in love with us, though. He didn't fall in love with us.
It was
damn it, Matt! Look at how cute he looks, so frozen.
sorry, this is West Virginia internet.
That's all right.
And so we did a show with him, and he just fell in love, and he's like, "Hey, you guys, I love having an opener. I like to have somebody warm up the shows, and I love what you do. So if you guys want to open up some more of my shows in the future, just let me know." And I was like, "Well, great, let's do all of them." He's like, "Okay." And so literally, since 2015, we've been just jetting around the U.S. with him. Like, he does we'll fly out on a Wednesday night, we play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and fly back home. So we've been doing that.
That's awesome.
His manager, who we worked with for years doing that, picked up Seal. And so then Seal was looking for a guitar player for this thing. And he found a guy. So Seal found all the guys like on either YouTube or stuff like that. He really did his research. He had found a guy. I don't know if they tried him out or whatever, but he could tell it wasn't gonna work out. And he really, really wanted somebody that could sing. Very, very important to him on this one. He wants the vocals were, equally as important as the guitar work. And so Wayne just gave him a Dozat St. Marie video. He watched that, and then he went down the rabbit hole, and he just watched all our videos. And he called me, literally FaceTime called me out of the blue. I did have warning, thank goodness. Wayne.
Static.
Gretzky.
All right, I know I went out again. So he said he texted me and said, "Destiny's going to call you in about 10 minutes. Pick up the phone." And so I knew what that meant, and I called up Heather immediately. I was like, "Heather, don't come," because she was out running errands. Like, "Don't come through the door yelling some crazy shit because I'm going to be on a video call with Seal." And she's like, "Okay," And so that was how it happened. He called me up and invited me to join the band.
That's fucking sweet.
And here we are.
So was with no tryout, just straight up, just from seeing the videos, and obviously knew you could perform from there. That's cool, man.
Crazy, yeah. So he sent our videos to Trevor. So I passed the Seal test. He sent it to Trevor. I passed the producer test. But then there came some shows in the Middle East, and so they were like, "Hey, can you do these 2 shows in the Middle East?" Great, okay. So I was rehearsing, learning all these 2 records because this is the 30th anniversary of the first 2 records. So I'm learning all that, dialing all those tones. And then I get a set list, I don't know, a week and a half before the first show in the Middle East. And Seal did a record of jazz standards. And 60% of the set list is these freaking jazz standards. I'm like, oh no. I mean, I don't know jazz, and I don't really. And it's crazy, these songs, we all know and have heard them for years, right? And it sounds, you don't think about it. But when you start digging in, it's like, oh my God, these dudes are playing these crazy chords that change every two beats is a new chord, and nothing repeats. It's just insanity. And so I was freaking out, man. That was a tough week and a half. So yeah, there was no audition. I met Seal for the first time in Dubai, and we
wow.
We
So
did a show.
how those shows? I mean, did you have to chart that stuff out? I mean, do you have to have it like written to be like for you to be able to follow along or remember it all? Because that's a lot, dude.
Yeah, don't read. So I was, I got
Yeah, neither do we. So.
Right. I got charts. It was difficult. So I had to use a lot of like online resources to try to figure out what some of the chords are. And then I had to memorize every single thing. Cause I said like, and it moves fast, right? So I said, the second I have to look down at a chart during this show, we're done. Like it's over. I will fall off the map and it's over. So
yeah,
I had
skill in and of itself right there, right?
Yeah. There's no way. I mean, well, I always said like, have you seen a lot of young jazz guitar players? They're all older dudes, right? And that's for a reason, because they've had a lifetime of doing this and they can read it and all that stuff. That ain't for me. I can't do it. But we pulled off the shows and it was great. It was, like I said, it was about 60% jazz standards, and it was all front loaded with these jazz standards. So and these players, Phil always has the best players. Like these players are just monsters. But I could see their faces after that last jazz standard. It was just like, calm. Right. It's like, now we're gonna have fun, you know?
Yeah.
So, but this is not that. It's a different show entirely. This show is a lot. It's a lot more rock. So Seal, I found, he doesn't hire people. See, what I'm used to a lot of times when I get hired to do stuff, it's more like a chameleon. I'm going to come in, you know, like I'm going to want to sound like the guitar player from Taproot, right? But this is a different thing. Seal wants people to sound more like them than they already are, right? He encourages like you to be wildly different and unique. And it's weird because like he almost enjoys, or he specifically enjoys being thrown off during the show. So like if I do something, like if I decide to do some kind of flashy little something, whatever that is, that's going to throw him off. And he likes that because then it challenges him. Nice. So like it's a weird dynamic. Like he wants to be challenged. Whereas I found like a lot of singers would rather be kind of scripted and no surprises.
Right.
It's a little different for me. It's kind of cool, you know? It's been interesting. I mean, I talk like I'm an old veteran, but I don't know how many shows we've done here. I've maybe done 8 shows by now. It's not that much. But I'm trying to
can I be an asshole real quick?
Yes.
You're being way too successful and honest about shit. So I'm going to interject myself. I just want to know though, seriously.
Just to, you know, just to give you background, I just came from the hotel bar. So there's the honesty.
Okay, good. Honestly, when you said that was a hotel room, to my view, now I know it's your bed with the pillows, but to me, it just looked like a long ass floor all the way back to the white thing.
It does, right?
I see it now. Like here's
holy shit, bro. But no, like bringing it back to our reality. Your stories are fucking amazing, and I appreciate you being here very much. But so, are the shows in the Middle East better than the Midwest?
It's an entirely different band. So it's the apples and oranges because the shows in the Middle East were, I don't want to say ragtag, but it was the bass player for Beck, keyboard player from like a big R&B thing, and then the drummer is like well known in the R&B thing. So it was a different band entirely. Let
me rephrase real quick. I apologize. Here's where the terrible low-life Taproot Steve joke comes. Are the shows that are Middle Eastern better than the Midwestern?
He's making a joke. He's trying to make a joke.
Yeah. Audience, yes. So, oh wow. So
he's just making a joke. He doesn't care.
Yeah. Do you like sand or grass?
Yes, I understand. So these Middle East shows, I think, were kind of unique in that I think there was they were one-off. I'm going to say they're kind of like almost like private shows. So like the second show in the Middle East we did in Sharjah, I'm pretty sure there was an association with the Prince of the Emirates. There's 5 princes.
Right.
There was a correlation. I met this guy. I think it was almost like private because I don't think there were like tickets sold. So what we're doing now is a lot more like big time fans. Over there, I think they were fans of Seal was an import. Like he's an import, and it was like I don't know. I know that the first one we did was in Al Ula. Al Ula is Saudi Arabia, middle of the desert. I mean, like we rolling up to this thing, literally rolling through the desert. There's camels. You got like goat herders with their goats, and just a lot of like poverty. And then we roll up to these rock formations that kind of look like red rocks. And then you come around the corner, and the venue is all. It was this massive thing, but it's all mirrors, so you don't really see it. All you see is rocks and the reflections.
That's
and I've heard like a lot of the Middle East can be a little like that, where it's that dichotomy of like kind of poor, and then all of a sudden this freaking multi-million dollar.
So it was actually a mirage.
It was a literal, absolute literal mirage. And so like when we're playing.
Damn it. How did he not get my joke?
We all went away, I know. Anyway, but it was interesting because like you did.
He said my dick, what?
I'm always waiting. Every time it goes dark, I'm waiting for it to come back.
Smart.
So yeah, we had like folks in their full on, the Middle Eastern garb at those shows, and Seal, and so they were very reserved. I would say pretty reserved, right?
So there was no mosh pit.
Right. There's no mosh pit. And so, but Seal
killing.
He did not accept that as an answer. So he spent, I don't know, 70% of the show in the crowd, like getting them up and waking them up. So you had like these guys in the full on thing, just going,
Nice.
that was kind of cool to see. Kind of cool to see that. I mean,
that would scare the shit out of me.
Imagine Seal diving off the balcony like Steve.
If I saw a lot of people in that garb jumping up and down, I'd shit my pants.
Time to go. It was really cool. Like that's kind of Seal's way. Like he does get out. He makes strong bonds with the crowd pretty quick, and it's been cool. It's been really cool to see.
So what are the American shows like? I assume a different vibe, no jazz standards.
Well, definitely different. So I notice during the Bugle set, you have like a lot of Trevor Horn and Yes fans there, and those guys are pretty easy to spot. And it's because I feel their eyes on my guitar the whole damn time, just waiting for me to make a mistake.
That's not your guitar, buddy. That's not your guitar.
But it's worked out fine. Thank goodness. I, came in very prepared, and I'm doing, paying homage to these songs in the best way I can. So there's a lot of those guys, but they're fans of Seal too. Then of course you're gonna have like a good majority of women, just because Seal is he's a beautiful man. I don't know if you noticed.
He's a very beautiful man.
Very beautiful man. Stands about 7'8" or whatever the hell. It's so funny. I'm 6 feet tall, and I feel like I'm one of the shorter guys in the band. Like we go out for the whole bow, and I'm like not the tall guy in the band.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Now I'm 6'1", and whenever I'm around taller people than
Phil,
me,
you're not
weird.
6'1". You're 6'2" easily. I'm 6'4". You're way taller than me.
No, see everyone.
Either
way, fine. I'm actually 6'4". We'll just go with that. But no, either way, whenever I have people taller than me, it's just weird.
Yeah,
like, it's just like what? This is not normal.
Seal is
throws me off a little bit.
How tall Seal? Like 5'2"?
6'4", but he looks like 8 feet. I don't know why. But he's 6'4", I think.
6'4", okay.
Seal is?
I think so. Yeah.
6'4"?
I think that's what Wikipedia will tell you anyway.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Seems very tall, but he does wear some pretty fancy boots.
Some of that might help too.
Like
So
he has,
he's
So like
he's
we have
friends
a
with
wardrobe
Howard
locker.
Stern.
The whole top of the wardrobe locker are very fancy boots. So.
That's fucking crazy. I had no clue. That's why he married Heidi.
Yeah, well, I would assume, right? A supermodel is going to be very tall too.
Yeah, he likes taller girls than him.
Would she be? She would be taller, but I don't know. I would assume she's got to
At
be
least in
taller.
his neighborhood, you know, at least.
That's the supermodel way.
Dude, I'll just stop talking.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to mute you.
Fuck you, Tom. Matt, I'm full of nonsense. I just fucking. This
Is
is
this new? Taproot Tuesday? Is this somewhat new or what's the?
Yeah, about a month old.
it is for me. Fuck this.
Okay.
I'm stoked to see you. This is my first time doing this, and then we have a fucking cool ass guest. I didn't know I was getting stuck with a 4-way.
Well, we have at least 20 years of history together.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Not always at the same place at the same time.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Matt bailed me out of jail when I was 19.
Let's hear the story.
I beat up my roommate and got put in jail. That's a long story. He was a douchebag, and some shit happened, and we got in a physical altercation, and I was arrested, and Matt bailed me out. So thanks, Matt. I was his manager at the time, and I'm like, hey, you want to bail your manager out of jail? And he did. He did. I still owe him money for it, too, like 25 years later.
It's like, isn't this supposed to be the other way around? The manager.
Yeah, anybody that's
It is. It absolutely is.
Yeah, if anybody's like an aspiring musician, don't. It doesn't work that way.
Dude,
that's not how it works.
Is that why there's a sign outside your house, Tom, that says like too close to a school or something?
Yeah.
You fighting kids too late.
You just get funnier and funnier.
No, I wasn't talking about bad stuff. I was talking about,
Yeah, that's a tough one to try to do in this climate.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about more molesting than fucking the reality, like Trump.
Yeah.
Love it. That is fantastic. Tom, you had short hair at the time. He was in a band called Carl.
I did. I had short
Carl.
hair. I was in a terrible band. But,
I don't think
Were you playing guitar or singing in that band, Tom?
I was playing guitar, actually, and
Nice.
I was playing guitar. I was in a new metal band. Did you guys notice Matt's wearing an Adidas jacket, by the way?
Oh, wow. Look at
Did
that.
you do that on purpose because you're coming on Taproot Tuesday?
my style has not changed. They make fun of me because this is how I show up in sound check for Seal, and they call me Sporty Spice.
That's
It's awesome.
just because they don't know to call you New Metal Matt.
I'm pretty sure Matt is set. He's doing professional shit, but can I actually ask my dumbass friends, because I'm a dumbass, can we change it to old metal?
Old metal. Well, new
Instead
metal
of-
wouldn't really apply.
At this point, it's old metal.
That's what I'm saying. Let's fucking make some shirts and genre.
But then there's also way older metal, so it's not though. You know, it's still
What
new.
is it?
You're 30 years old and it's still new. I mean, I guess that's
I don't know. What is it?
It's new to
Yeah,
all the
that-
people that haven't heard of us.
That term got ugly real fast, but that was
it actually got pretty now. Now everybody loves it. Now it's like
Yeah.
new metal is like the cool new thing to be. Like it totally is. Like it's
Does
weird.
does it still have umlauts?
Of course.
Yes.
anything
Okay,
cool has
we're good. We're good. If it's got umlauts, I'm in.
Tell you, Matt was so metal that he had the DJ from Incubus in his band. That's how new metal he was.
Nice. DJ Life.
Yeah, Gavin. Yeah.
Nice.
I think he was DJ in 1987 then. I don't think he was DJ. I think he dropped DJ Life after he left Incubus.
That's right.
Hmm.
That's right. We got a lot of history, and here we are. And Taproot, you guys are doing some more stuff. I love this.
Yeah, man. It's speaking of the new metal thing kind of coming back. We didn't even plan on it. I had no idea. Steve just happened to finish the record this year, and I happened to talk to Tom this year, and Tom had a feeling, and he kept telling me, I'm like, oh, like he's like, dude, now's the time. I'm like, okay, whatever, let's try for it. And yeah, the response has been huge. It's been crazy. So yeah,
So great. That is so
Yeah,
great.
man.
Congrats.
Yeah. It's working out. We can do weekend warrior stuff. Just go out on the weekends, play some shows, come back home to my family and everything. And yeah, it's exciting. I've been playing a show in 6 years.
Wow. How's it feel?
So we'll see.
Ask us in a couple months.
You're gonna be sore, dude. You're gonna be sore as shit the next day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Phil's like super in shape though. Phil's like out doing jujitsu every day, and like
it is a different thing though. It is a different thing, right?
You're gonna have the bang over big time.
Yeah, well, that's why it's cool that it's 2 shows and then we get a week off, or 5 days off, and then 2 shows and 5 days off. So
you're gonna be icing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like
I gotta ice myself after this. Like,
it's like even practicing, rehearsing's not the same as playing live. It just will not get. It's a different thing.
Yep. There's something. I think it's on stage. It's an adrenaline management thing, right? That's because the adrenaline can get away from you, but it's the adrenaline I think that probably gets whatever acids into your muscles, and you're just gonna be sore the next day. There's just no two ways. It's the best. It's the best thing ever, though. So great,
Yeah. So I'm excited, man. And but for me, it's like when I used to learn, be playing, I didn't have any responsibilities really. I mean, if they were responsibilities, it was band responsibilities. Now I've got a real job. I've got a family. I've got kids. I've got, all sorts of other things in my head now.
You're all kinds of
So learning these songs again, some of them are just natural and easy, but other stuff, anything I have to concentrate, I don't get to think about the songs all day like I used to. I used to just kind of think about the songs throughout the day, and then next time I play, I have it. Now it's like I'm forgetting. I'm like, what was here? I just learned this 2 days ago. I should have it, and I don't, and it's frustrating. I'm like, I have to work a lot harder to remember stuff, man, because I have all this other stuff that bounces in my head between rehearsal, just practice sessions.
Yeah, all that stuff occupies a little bit of your brain process.
Yeah.
So
that's why we book these so far in advance to give us time.
Yeah, we got 4 years to rehearse.
Well, fortunately, Heather, we've done this so many times in our life. So she knew, like, as soon as I got the call from Seal, it was shut down everything. Like I'm playing guitar, learning, just 12 hours a day. She's putting food in front of me. It's right. That's what it takes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for the
first thing, I got a cool girl that knows that deal. But
you have no kids, I assume?
No, because we've been touring this whole time. We never stopped. Yeah. So it doesn't.
No time for procreation.
Yeah. We're not on a tour bus,
We're just practicing. We're not actually having procreation.
Yeah, right? We're not. We're on our tours. It's like there's no time. It's just the 2 of us. Usually, it's just the 2 of us, which works pretty well. It gets to a point where it starts to get a little iffy on whether or not it works. Like some tours, like we did Pat Benatar, that was kind of tough as 2 people, because some of those drives were just like almost where it's too much, where we couldn't do it. And then selling your own merch, we did get bombarded.
Every time he freezes, it's always he's making the greatest face.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. I got like this button that I freeze it just so I can pause and think about the next thing I'm going to say.
Just so you can shoot your jazz hands.
So literally just you 2. Are you guys traveling in a van, in a car?
So we during the Pat Benatar tour, we were in a Ford Fusion hybrid.
Okay.
So a car, because literally it's I have a small amp, couple guitars and pedals and merch. That's it.
Yeah.
So, and then, merch, we have a merch company where they'll send it to us.
Right.
So we're going to run out, but they'll send it to us ahead of time. And so it works out, just the 2 of us. I mean, that way, like, you can make money, right? Otherwise, but anything. So we had pre-COVID, we had the whole tour, summer US, Canada was Chicago and Rick Springfield. That one we were not going to be able to do ourselves because they're like some overnight drives and stuff like that. And so then we're at the point where anything like that, we're going to have to staff up, but it's not just like, hey, we're going to get a driver. No, we're going to have to get a new vehicle. We're going to have to, it's a lot to staff up.
Yeah.
I mean, we're prepared to do it when the time comes, but if we can keep it lean and mean, 2 people, that's cool.
We're in that boat right now, figuring out how to staff up and vehicle up and how we're going to do all this shit. I mean, me and Phil
Post-COVID, right? Post-COVID, the business it's all different. You guys are, you've done it all before, but now it's a different world too.
It's post-COVID, but they haven't done it in like 6 years either. So again, we got to figure out how we're. And again, it's different. We're just doing the weekend shows. It's not like so. It's a little different animal when you're just doing the weekend warrior shit, and it's so it's
having to go back home between all the stuff. It's not just one vehicle. Everyone packs together. One vehicle. You're on the road for 2 months. Come back, drop everybody off. It's a different, it's like, how do we get to each of these various places we're playing?
Everybody lives in different places too. Like 3 of the guys are in Michigan. I'm in Wisconsin. Phil's in Ohio. So I mean, we're all kind of coming from different places, and so there's a lot of different weird logistics, plus the post-COVID stuff and the economy, and gas is stupid expensive, and
used cars are stupid expensive.
Well, somebody asked before too about Sick New World, and if there was ever talk about you guys playing it. Yes, there was, and they just couldn't. That was before me.
The show I just looked at.
Yeah.
Just down in cold chamber.
When I was just outside smoking, Phil, I know, but I was just outside smoking. I took a screenshot because we would have been on. So
we know you're preaching to the choir on that one, dude. Why do you?
Do you know the lineup, like the pink day or pink stage?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's way too hard to see.
No, we're not going to read that.
I haven't looked. Just read it to us. I haven't looked at the actual.
The purple stage is a band I've never heard of, but it's System of a Down, Deftones, Evanescence, Chevelle, Death Grips, which is sweet, Flyleaf, POD. But we would have been on the stage with Sick Stick, Cradle of Filth, Prayers, Machine Girl, Health, Ho 99, Fever 333, My Life, Thrill Kill Cult Networks, Loathe, 100 Gex, Hoobastank, Body Count, the fuck, Seven Dust. Why are they on the fucking Kitty and Cold Chamber? And
that's a terrible stage to be on.
But it's like 23 bands on the pink stage, which is, we know we'd be there, or on the gray one. But there's 2 big stages that only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's 1, 2, 3, like 22 on the pink day.
As much as it would have been great to play it, it would have been great to be on the poster with all those bands. It would have been a fucking clusterfuck. So we honestly, it honestly just probably would have been, those kind of, and no disrespect, I'm sure it's been an amazing show, but just stuff like that's always just running around like crazy, and people, there's 5 bands playing at the same time, and it's just the sheer logistics of having a show that big in 5 stages, and so I mean, look, it's. Yeah, if they do it next year, and hopefully they do, and we'll do it, But the other thing we were talking about too is, we got offered another really big fucking tour that I won't mention, but it's got a bunch of other bands we like on it, and basically the biggest amphitheater tour of the summer, and again, we couldn't do it because the money wasn't enough. Like, we couldn't even afford a bus. Like, it was a big amphitheater tour. We couldn't do that in a van. You know what I mean? Like, and the money we got offered, like, it wouldn't even have paid for a bus. Like, we would have been out losing instead of making money on headlining shows. We would have been out losing. So, but again, just the logistics of it made it fucking impossible. I mean, God bless the bands that did it, but I didn't even know how they're pulling it off, man. Just we looked at the logistics and the numbers, and I was just like, how that we couldn't do it. We just and it killed us to turn it down. It killed me, especially. I think those are just kind of like, It
bothered you a lot more than it bothered us.
Well, it did, because I'm on trying to put out a record, and I saw the marketing opportunities that would have came from it in re-establishing the band. You know what I mean? So I have a different perspective than you guys on certain aspects of it, which is probably why it hurt me a little bit more, just because I see a little more peripheral value in that aspect of it, where you guys, it's just kind of more money versus not money. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's funny though, because now in retrospect, I'm like, it would have been dumb. We would have just, how is it? And I would bring that up again, just in response to the, post-COVID thing and buses and gas. Like, how the fuck could you even do that?
Even besides all that, I think what I kind of won you over to understand my point of view is like, Taproot's back after 6 years. Come see them for 25 to 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just like the time, you know, it's just like, no, we don't want, I wanted our fans, I've said this before, I wanted our fans, if they're going to see us us proper.
Yeah.
You know, like we've been gone for too long and they want to see us. So,
yeah, well, that's it. And that's exactly it. Like plus there was a lot of conflicts where there was like, market conflict where we would have had to cancel like our headlining shows that were already booked and we were making 5 times as much money and some of them were already sold out. And I'm just like, we're not going to do that. So I think it was just a whole bunch of stuff. But I mean, it's just people ask, like looking, and we've had both sides now. We got offered the biggest amphitheater tour of the fucking summer, and we turned it down to go do these headlining shows and really see. And the other thing is these guys only get X amount of time off of work now, so we're just basically the PTO tour. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's like, okay, I have this many days off this year that I can take off from work. Same with Jared. What's the best way we can utilize that? So it's just
the only thing we could have done, because what was it? The stipulation? It was like one shirt and then like one random
one shirt, one item.
Yeah,
right. One shirt, one item. So for the amphitheater shows, we could have had Taproot on a American flag colored dildo, because there's a lot of white trash chicks that go to those shows.
That would have made our money back.
Is this so what you were talking about was that a festival that didn't happen or something?
No. Oh no. The first thing we were talking about is the Sick New World Festival that's like in Las Vegas in a week or two. It's like a huge festival. System of a Down, Deftones, basically every band in the world. Yeah. So we were, there was talk at one point about that, and that was before I was even in the picture. And then when I got in the picture, they're like, oh yeah, there was talk about us doing that, and it just. But yeah, so that was the first thing. The second thing, we actually got offered a full huge tour this summer, like amphitheater tour with other really big bands, and
just not gonna financially not gonna work.
Which was amazing. It was it's so funny. Our agent Alex one day hits me up and he goes, "Hey, blank is taking taking submissions for support. Should I submit Taproot?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it. We're not gonna get it anyway. Do it." A week later, he goes, "You're not going to believe this. We got an offer from blank." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding?" You know what I mean? So then it like became real, you know what I mean? And it was like, we had to, spin it around. And then one of our really great friends ended up taking,
Oscar.
One of our great friends ended up, no comment.
Thom was very upset with me when I told him no.
No, I wasn't. I got it, man. I got it. And I understood why. I mean, like, I would have loved to have made it work.
It sickened him that we had to say no.
It did. Just from a marketing standpoint, because literally when this show got announced, all the bands on that tour it was literally my entire newsfeed, every radio station, everything on my newsfeed was that tour. You know what I mean? But Danny Wimmer, Danny Wimmer's festivals get booked way in advance before we ever started doing any of this shit.
Yeah.
So hopefully next year we'll get some of those.
Yeah. Well, it's just good to see the Butcher Babies coming back.
Yeah, it's great to see the Butcher Babies fucking coming back. They're wonderful.
It is.
But yeah, so that's the thing. People keep asking about the tour and what we're doing, and it's like, but yeah, we've been offered like huge amphitheater fucking tours, that may or may not have been what Oscar mentioned before. And the logistics of it didn't work for us. The financials of it didn't work. And it's such an honor for them to ask. And it was just like, holy shit, really? It was so cool because it's like, wow, you really are back. Like, this is awesome. People really are excited about this. And it was just, a bummer that we couldn't do it. But, again, it was more important to go out.
You ready for it, Phil? You ready, Phil?
What's that? Oh, boy.
There was just no point for that tour.
Yes. There you go. Nicely done. Yes. Well played.
Yeah, it would really, the spot that they offered us was really more meant for a band who, really is a road dog band who stays on tour all the time. There would have been no point for us to do it. It really belonged to a band like that. And I'm really glad we went to a band like that. There really would have been absolutely no point in us doing it.
It would be like a nonprofit.
Yes.
Not a lost profit, a nonprofit.
Well, I get it. And so now you guys are doing like a headlining thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we already were. We already had a bunch of these headlining. Yeah, we have like 18. It ended up with, me saying, hey, let's do a couple shows for the album release, and they're like, all right. So we booked a Machine Shop show. It sold out in like 10 minutes, Then we're like, well, let's do a second night. And that one sold out in like 30 minutes. We're like, okay. So we added a third night. And they're like, well, we might as well do it. And then eventually the third one sold out too. So we sold out 3 nights of Machine Shop. And they're like, well, we might as well add some more. So we added, at first I was like, let's do 9 shows. Can we do 9? Can you commit to 9 shows? Give me 4 consecutive weekends and the 3 Machine Shops.
That's right. Yeah.
And then we booked those, and they were great money, and everybody was so stoked. And I'm like, and then the agent kept bringing us more offers. And I'm like, should we do this? Yeah, fuck it. And then we kept getting this big festival offer and this radio thing and this thing. And so it turned out to be, I think, 18 or 19 shows now, from basically a couple festivals over the summer, and then basically from the end of September through into December now, like basically every weekend, every Friday and Saturday, there's a Taproot show somewhere.
You kind of have to just ride that wave,
And
Pretty much. I mean, if I didn't run out of PTO days, then
right,
we probably would have done a few more.
Yeah. But you're doing the best you can with what you got. So I mean,
yeah. And then after December, we got a new batch of PTO days, and
yeah, exactly. And we're going to start it all over again. We're going to come hit some of those other regions with the new PTO that people keep asking us to, like, hopefully we're going to get down to this. So basically all of these shows are all Midwest and East Coast. It's all shit that basically
we can drive to
on Friday and Saturday and then be home for work on Monday. Like literally that's what it is. You know what I mean? So, but and next year we're going to probably do the West Coast, a couple of shows. I mean, people would just get mad if you don't hit every little single weird tertiary. Like, no, we're going to hit LA and fucking San Diego and maybe Phoenix. You know what I mean? It'll be like 2-3 shows. We're gonna
you can't please everybody.
Shows. Like we're only going to people are gonna have to drive a little bit to see these shows. We're not gonna play 9 shows in a row and 2 hours apart. People also don't understand radius clauses for whatever reason. They're like a couple weeks ago on the socials, somebody said play in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We have a show 45 minutes from Fort Wayne, Indiana. It was on a post where it was the list of shows that said the show we have in Indiana. And they're like, play in Fort Wayne. And we literally have a show 50 minutes from Fort Wayne. Like, people don't understand. Like, you have a 60, 90, 120-mile radius clause from a show where you can't play in that within that radius of that market for 60 or 90 days, So you can't, drive, motherfuckers, drive.
Well, I think until the advent of podcasts like these, we haven't really been educating the fans as much on stuff like that. I mean, they would not know, because sometimes it happens, right? An artist, they, publish their list of dates and then fans get totally bent. You didn't come to my town. It's like, well.
Yeah. Well, and in fairness, Taproot used to do that, though. When you guys used to tour, you would stay on tour. You would play very close markets. But again, that's the difference. When you're on tour and you're trying to fill 7 days a week, you're going to play markets that are a little closer together, a little more tertiary. You have to fill all those dates. This is a little different thing we're doing now. We're not trying to fill 7 nights a week to make money and stay on tour. So like when you're doing that, you're taking $500 to play on a Tuesday somewhere in a shitty market. You know what I mean? Like that's the logistics of that, which is really hard to do that with as expensive as everything is. It wouldn't even be possible. I mean, just imagine touring like you guys did in 2010 or 2011. Imagine trying to do that now. Like you'd all blow your heads off 2 weeks in.
You know what's fucking crazy? All right. Thom has a gigantic microphone in front of his face, and he sounds less clear than Phil. What's that?
Okay.
You've got the pro rig. I probably sound like anal beads, but holy cow. Like,
no, I can understand it, Thom. I thought you were very
No, I understand, but
I'm so glad that was
that's pure passion. I love it, Thom. I love it.
Yeah, good.
No, it's fucking great. You have the whole. I'm just kind of making, dude. Get rid of Chelsea. Get rid, Chris. No, like the hotel room is the best sounding microphone, and he's like chilling far away.
I know, right?
That's all I'm saying. I'm not ripping on Thom. I'm Guernsey. I sound like shit, but
West Virginia.
it's
So where are you guys off to next, Matt?
We're leaving for DC in about an hour. And so we're playing there tomorrow. And I think we have 3 in a row. It's like DC, Boston, Philly, I think.
Okay.
It's really weird. Like, just because I'm used to doing everything on tours. On this tour, I have no idea.
Right.
Isn't that nicer to not have to do anything, to just show up and play your guitar? Like,
yeah. And yeah, they just
you don't have to drive the bus or sell the T-shirts.
Now, do you have a guitar? I mean, assume you have a guitar tech and all that stuff, helping just setting up all your stuff, and you just come in and you just rock the house. Isn't it nice?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. It's great. It's a luxury. I'm not trying to get used to it.
Right.
Because it's going to go back to me playing for $500 a night in wherever Tom was saying.
Right. Angola.
I'm going to do that too, to be honest. It's okay. No worries.
Tom, when people type, do you like keep their messages up or they just disappear?
No, so it depends how long I keep them up. I put that one up and then I realized it was kind of, and Matt got on a topic, so I didn't want to divert from that topic by.
No, I got you. Well,
I put them up and take them down, but if I put one up quick and just pull it down, it's just to kind of give them a little love, or sometimes I put a question when they're talking, so I pull it away.
That one just disappeared so fast.
I did that on purpose.
That was
demonstrative. That was demonstrative.
Okay. I didn't realize you were like at the controls.
I am Captain Kirk at the control. I am Captain Kirk and First Officer. I don't know who's the first officer.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm not a Star Trek guy.
Was it Spock or the Asian guy?
He's gonna have sound bites and stuff, dude. We're gonna have all sorts of stuff as the stuff goes further and further.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
do it all.
Are you recording this, Tom?
Oh yes.
It goes straight to it's live. It goes straight to Facebook.
Oh, nice.
And then YouTube, right?
We're getting famous right now.
You
getting famous.
Speaking of which, did you say you're doing fucking Good Morning America next week?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, doing that. So yeah, we're peeling off because we play Toronto, and then Seal and I are going to jump on the bus. We're going to do GMA. The rest of the band goes to Minnesota.
If I send you a Taproot T-shirt, will you wear it on Good Morning America?
Yeah, but hold on, dude.
Phil had a Hyderabad sticker on his bass rig for the longest
time.
That's
right. I did.
Dude,
it's only fair.
I had that stored forever. And by the way, you get to go from Toronto, a beautiful city in a beautiful country, to fucking
New York.
Good Morning.
Is that far? I don't even know.
No, it's only a couple hours, but you're playing Good Morning America.
Fortunately, we have like a day, I think, because like, you know, those morning shows are like stupid early. Though we will probably see.
I know, but dude, I'm just saying Good Morning America right now is like, hey, do you want to wake up and kill a kid, or do you want to play Toronto in Canada and have a great fucking show?
Do both.
Too soon?
Go.
Do both.
Oh, this mute button's getting a workout tonight. But I'm always too late on it. I always mute them after.
You have like the old, what was it, 3-second button?
3-second
right.
delay.
He keeps threatening me with a.
I'm not threatening. I'm muting you.
Was it 3 seconds or 6 seconds?
Yeah, 6 seconds. I'm going to put you on a 6-second delay.
It's been 6 years, so I don't know how long it lasts anymore.
About 6 years.
I am the law. See, I am the law. So somebody asked, how did you guys line up September morning to open up some of the shows? They're awesome. Well, Steve, how did you?
Well, I'm friends with a guitar player, and our booking agent books them. And between those two things, it was a pretty easy thing to do.
Yes. And me saying, let's get September morning on the show.
Tom recommending that. The whole thing just kind of worked out. Yeah. Yeah, but mostly,
we have great support on these shows, man.
The cool thing about where we're at with this tour and kind of with headlining, we can, and being established in the tour, the shows selling so well, is we can just pick the bands that are going to open for us for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like we wanted these guys. There's a band Lift the Medium here from Cincinnati that I'm friends with, that I'm bringing up to the Machine Shop. There's a couple bands like Never the Crash and See This Through that are locals from Michigan that, Jared was like, hey, these are friends of mine. And so we picked them, and just, we have Heartsick and Eva Under Fire, Smile Empty Souls coming up for some shows. Dude, a whole list of bands coming out with us, dude. It's cool. Friends of ours. I tried to get Boy Hits Car on it, but they couldn't commit. But yeah.
Which
I want to try to get.
I never got a call, by the way. I never got the first call. I never got a call. Just saying, there was no Hydrovibe call.
There was not yet. Not yet.
I didn't know Hydrovibe existed anymore.
Dude, that sticker is like etched. I don't have memory of shit. I have so much PTSD and so much shit in my life, but the Hydrovibe sticker and that fucking plated amp, the tall fucking
the Goliath, Mini Goliath, whatever it was.
Which sticker was it? Was it the Mortal Kombat sticker? Was it the stripes?
No, it was the one that said Hydrovibe.
Yeah, it was like the long oval.
Yeah, the stripy oval. I remember. Yeah. So for everybody talking about how cool, I'm a fucking redneck, and the entire time I have a giant dip of chew in my fucking mouth. So for the record,
I missed that.
That's sexy.
I know, right? I know. I know. Calm down, guys, fellas. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. There's enough of me to go around.
I miss it.
But yeah, no, I think it worked out great getting Eva Under Fire. They're great, and Smile Empty Soul. It's awesome. They're playing a bunch of the shows and September mornings. I think we got really cool. Yeah, it's been fun just being able to be like, all right, we want this band, this band, this band, this band. I really wanted. The only band we didn't get that I really wanted to try to get Dropout Kings on a couple of the shows, which would have been fucking awesome. They're so dope, but hopefully, maybe eventually we will somewhere, maybe next year or something.
Yeah,
they're getting really big too, but they're dope.
Yeah, otherwise, was almost on a couple of them. Otherwise, was almost on a couple, but they had scheduling conflicts or radius clause or timing conflicts, whatever you want to call it.
Are Cottonmouth Kings open?
They're already on tour with what are they called? Crazy Town.
How did that joke not just fall down?
I got it.
Who the fuck is that?
1999.
Funny enough, the Dropout Kings are on the same label as the Cottonmouth Kings. They're on Suburban Noise.
There's a label for those bands?
Yeah, there is, and it's quite huge, actually.
Isn't that Cottonmouth Kings label though, right? That's their label.
No, Kevin Zinger owns it. No, it's not. It's not. They were just kind of the band that built it, and they've been on it like that was sort of their label like the whole time when they were huge. I mean, they've always just kind of put out their stuff, all their like side projects. I mean, it's kind of like.
So Metallica is to Elektra what Cottonmouth Kings.
It's Suburban Noise.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, got it.
I apologize for the joke. I know the name, and I respect what you're saying about them. And wow,
Cottonmouth Kings. They're still going, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's.
Who the fuck are they?
You don't know who the Cottonmouth Kings are?
I know the name, and it starts with a K. Whoopity.
They were like a really big.
95
white surf rap kind of. I don't know how to. They were huge in the like 90s and 2000s, like in LA. Like they were real big for a minute in the 90s and 2000s. Like I mean, they're kind of like a white, kind of like a, I don't know, like a post Beastie Boys kind of band. You know what I mean? Like the Hollywood Undead. I mean, kind of like that. Less emo Hollywood Undead.
I gotcha. No, I remember it now.
And all they rapped about was weed, basically. So imagine, a less emo Hollywood Undead who just rapped about weed all the time.
Hence the Kings, not the Cottonmouth.
Yeah.
I forgot.
White Cypress Hill. Thank you.
The White Cypress Hill.
Yeah. No, I forgot Sublime used to open for them.
But Jimmy's Chicken Shack was only one dude rapping, though. They were more a band. The Cottonmouth Kings was like a full-on crew, like just 8 dudes on. But they did have a real drummer and real live instrumentation. So it was kind of they were a cool stepping stone to a lot of the rap rock shit that came after it for sure, though. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Fucking new metal kings, see?
Right? Didn't they have a guy in the band that didn't do anything? The real tall guy that was just
Akalika. He did nothing. He just stood on stage in like a mummy face wrap. And
how do you get that job? I want that job.
Right? And he was a super cool dude, actually, too. He was a super rad fucking dude. I've had more fun at Cottonmouth King shows in LA than probably any show I've ever been to in my life. They're always full of hot chicks. It was always a party, man. Like a Cottonmouth King show in LA was like a party. I mean, it was fun. It was fun. It was like just a big fucking party. It was.
You were in LA at that time?
What was that?
You were in LA at that time? Like that?
I
kind of
was,
the-
yeah. Yeah,
When-
like in the 2000s.
Dude,
I moved to
Matt's
LA I moved to
audio
LA
is
in
so clear.
97. What was that?
I said Matt's audio is so clear. So bad. Stop getting rid of the messages, fucker.
So you said 90.
There you go. I'll leave that. Hi, Bobby. I love you too. There you go. You happy?
No.
The Beastie Boys comparison is on point. Let's see. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Sorry, there. Did I leave it up long enough for you, sir? Cottonmouth King? White
Yeah,
Claw.
they were Cottonmouth Kings were great when I was 3.
Cottonmouth Kings were probably 3 when you were 3.
That's why I listened to them. I saw them before videos the radio star.
Which Matt plays in that band, the Buggles. So
Bring it
They
on.
have a name. That band has a name.
the Buggles is the Video Killed the Radio Star band that are opening for Seal, and Matt is playing guitar in.
Good. Steve brought
Are
it full
you
circle.
fucking
Well done.
serious?
Yeah,
Yep. The
Yeah.
Buggles.
that is the Buggles. Video Killed the Radio Star.
Well, no, I know.
And I'm yeah.
And
the
Matt is legit playing for them. Yes.
Yes.
Who's
No,
my
I-
go-to band?
I
Ooh.
got you that. I'm just
Go,
saying
man.
that the whole Cottonmouth Kings was the entire joke. Not
Thank
what we're Cottonmouth Kings. You said they were the same age as us, and I was like, yeah, I remember them when I was 3. Not the launch of MTV, which I made fun of because I actually do remember that, and I don't have a good memory. I was making fun of Cottonmouth Kings.
Yes, except they are roughly the same age as us, so it was just kind of.
Yeah, when I was 3, before Billy Idol, Adamant, Duran, fucking dude, Phil. I'm sure I've told you 100 times, but growing up, who are my idols? Do you remember? Like
Adamant
The
and
Cottonmouth
Duran.
Kings?
I just said those, but no,
Those
I
are the
didn't.
two I know.
I didn't know the difference between a bass and a guitar. I didn't know there was 4 strings and 6. I was a drummer as a little kid, but I would go in with my mom to look at shit in music stores, and I'd always go, I want that guitar. And the guy would be like, that's not a guitar, that's a bass. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But growing up, my idols were both John Taylor, Duran, and Nikki Sixx. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
There you go.
So I wanted to be a bassist apparently, but no.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Nope.
I
Singer,
was
guitar
a-
player, drummer.
I was a drummer, and then apparently I wanted to be a bassist, but something's up there and never got no sublime.
Yes, I believe they did.
I
Are
think
you
you're
fucking
probably-
kidding me? That was a joke I made up.
Oh,
They did not open for Cottonmouth Kings.
They're probably.
I
would
did
think
see Sublime open for Wesley Willis. Are you guys familiar with Wesley Willis, the Wesley Willis fiasco?
That
Yes.
makes no
Sublime
sense.
opened for him in Chicago.
That's awesome.
It was awesome.
Because
Cottonmouth Kings is like 17 Fred Durst fucking when they were 13.
Pretty much. It's a lot of Fred Durst. Holy shit. Is that a lot of Fred Durst?
that is a lot of Fred Durst.
I'll sing with all of them.
All right.
It's true.
Did you ever answer who your go-to band was, Matt Dozat? I think
Stop.
Taproot's my go-to band.
there you go. There you have it here.
Tuesdays. So Taproot is my go-to band.
Right.
I'm
Thank
still
you.
trying to be a guitar player in the band. These people ain't listening to me. You know, I'll keep trying.
Is this just promo shit now?
Yeah. It's Taproot Tuesdays. Come on.
Yes.
How about Taproot Mondays? We
New
beat it
metal.
by it.
Yes, we do.
Yes, with Wes.
Who?
Westmoreland.
Was with Vanilla Ice?
He played guitar. Oh no, it was like his brother played
Really?
guitar with Vanilla Ice. Westmoreland's
Tom
brother.
is facts. Tom's coming in with facts. I see it.
I'm trying to remember. I think the one record was all of the. I think it was like the Snot guys that actually played on it, or the Amen guys, which were basically the Snot guys. I think it was. I don't remember exactly who it was, man. I don't have enough room in the memory bank for every random new metal fact, but he did have a dope band on that one record. I'm pretty sure it was all the guys from Amen, which were basically the guys from Snot. I think Shannon Larkin played drums on it too. It was pretty. I could go Google it, but I don't care that much. It's fucking Vanilla Ice.
You would think it'd be like Florida guys, right? I would have thought it. Florida. I would have thought it would have been Florida.
No, but he was in LA by that point, hanging out. Ross Robinson produced the record, so it was basically all Ross's guys. Ross put together the band, so it was all Ross's guys, and he was obsessed with Amen at the time and producing all their records. So
that would make a lot of sense.
I'll go for it. Sorry.
New metal. Here we go.
And I was gonna say, I think by then he was driving like a 6.5.0.
Thank goodness for new metal.
Oh, puppies.
While I put on my Adidas hat.
Yes, I already loved your fucking.
We talked about that, Oscar.
We've talked about that, about letting fans come on with us when we do this. We might, maybe next week we'll do that.
Well, yeah, you can have all of our fans join for like 70 minutes each, and we'd fill it up.
I think this is a very good thing. I'm glad you guys are doing it. This is cool.
Well, thank you for coming on and joining us. I thought you got your bus call coming here in a minute.
All right.
Yep.
But I like that you rocked the Adidas hat for the last minute here.
Me too.
So we're gonna play us out with a song, man. Come see us next week. Every same bat time, same bat.
Yeah,
time.
we'll see. Like,
Same
yeah,
tap time. Same
allows. If I've got a day off, man, I'll come hang with you guys anytime.
When is Chicago? When is the show? I think it's next week.
The week after, right? 2 weeks.
Is it?
I think.
So I will see you there.
Like not this weekend, but next weekend. I think.
So we're gonna close this out with a little.
.com.
I got the end of this. I got the end of this. All right, dude, Matt. Honestly, thank you. It's so good to see you again. Can you throw us out? Can you throw us out with your favorite song from Blue Sky Research? Go. Go.
You gonna blast like that?
Say I hate that record.
It's on us. It's not on you. It's on us. Go.
So Blue Sky. Tell me the year.
2005.
5.
It might have had Calling on it, but pick a different song.
So we got to hear a lot of that stuff because we were working with Toby at the same time.
Yeah.
We got to hear a lot of that stuff in the making, but we didn't get to hang out with you guys because schedules didn't.
Well, then
you're too busy stealing our
fun.
time.
Just for fun, because I don't know song names either. Pick a number under 13. Just pick a number. Tom's gonna play it.
I'm not. I can't. I don't have
everything like that.
I don't have all that stuff. We already picked the music like before, and
sing it a cappella though. I think
I could. I don't listen to Blue Sky Research. Steve hates it. So I hate it.
Is that not? That's not a fave. That's not.
No, I love it. Steve hates it though. Like Steve.
No, I make jokes.
I hate it.
So I'll tell you what my favorite Taproot is the damn 2-song demo that we got from you guys.
Old school, nice.
What songs were on that?
He just quit for fun. He's like, "Fuck you guys."
What were the 2 songs on that?
Was that Mirror's Reflection and something else, or is that the one with like Impact and something else?
Smile
Impact.
Again and Again.
It had Impact on it. It was just a 2-song demo. It was one of those 2. It was like, I don't know. Anyway, it was before you guys got signed. Right before you guys got signed. You gave us that demo, and we blasted it for all the friends, and it was like it had like there was something really cool about that. It was like really it was wild. It was rough around the edges in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, there was something to it. Just had like that magic of a band that was probably rehearsing in a very smelly rehearsal room. You know, right? It had that thing, and so we absolutely love that. But we jam that a lot. I wish
that. That's awesome.
just
Oh, this that old Impact version? Yeah.
that guitar bang.
Oh, we lost Steve.
Nasty.
Hope he didn't get mad at me for saying he hates Blue Sky Research.
I think he'll be okay.
Bring you back.
So
It's good.
funny, man.
There
It's
you
good
go.
stuff.
There is your impact.
So great.
Here you go. This was what we actually chose originally to wrap the show up.
You were the only air I breathe. You were the method to my madnesses. The fact
I know it's good, but you
Oh,
guys
is this an
don't know.
acoustic version of this?
Apparently.
That's not what I wanted.
What do you want from me? I only got to work with what you guys give me.
right. That's sorry. I forgot that.
Here, all right, fuck this. Here, Matt. You want to hear the new single? I'm sure you haven't heard this yet. So hey, here.
There we go.
We'll listen to fucking VIP, and I'll put up some comments.
Hey there, long time no care from you. Stranger things happen, I guess I do. You dragged me down again and believe what you pretend. No. You say it's the victim I play in this game. I'd say that I can't win either way. No cliche, but I need to break these chains. No more pain. I stayed, but it didn't matter either way. No. Ready? Hey there, long time, nothing to prove. Claiming things, blaming that just weren't true. You framed my crown content, no matter who you affect. No. You say it's the victim I play in this game. I'd say that I can't win either way. No cliche, but I need to break these chains. No more pain. I say that it didn't matter either way. No.
Ready?
Anyway, you get it. You can
Sounds
go
like
through it.
Taproot.
Does it sounds like
Right.
Taproot, right? That's what I would
Like it.
say. So Steve's computer died, by the way. He said goodbye to everybody.
Oh, okay.
well, thank you again for joining us.
I'm getting on the bus.
Hey,
Well,
tell Heather we said hi, man.
tell
Will
Seal
do.
tell Seal we said hi too.
Tell Seal we said
Maybe
hi.
you could get Heather on too
Oh
sometime.
yeah,
That'd be
that'd
cool.
be awesome. Maybe
Yeah,
We're down.
so we'll do. Yeah, let's do it again. I'll look at the schedule. I don't know what It's going to be another Tuesday off somewhere, right?
Yeah, right. Who wants to
So-
play Tuesdays?
Well, let's do it. Taproot Tuesdays. Let's go.
Taproot
Yeah,
Tuesday,
man.
baby.
Safe
for
travels, brother. Good
great
having
to
you
see
on,
you.
man.
So great to
great
see
catching
both
up.
of you guys.
Dude, and also seriously, man, so happy for you. I remember looking at your comments under your thing, and there's some people I already know. I'm like, I'm like, everybody knows you. It seems like, right? And you got this gig. They all came out of the woodwork to congratulate you, man. It was such a cool thing to see that kind of support for you, man. It was awesome.
Well, you two, we've been doing this for a long damn time, right? So you pick up a lot of cool friends along the way. And Tom too. I mean, Tom. I mean, we've been doing this way more years than we'd like to admit. So you pick up a lot of cool people.
Except
And
you still look like you're fucking 24. You and Phil are both aging in fucking reverse. You know how that works, man.
Well, it's like I don't know who's all connected to you, right? Like I know you, and I know these people, and then seeing that, like, oh wow, all these people that I know also know you, which is cool.
ultimately, it's a small circle, right? The work in
Yeah.
the music industry is not that big. So, it's cool though. We know a lot of great people, and every time, every day.
And
that we
you know
can-
me. You know a lot of
Followers,
great
well,
people.
you're the-
And you know me.
facilitator, right? You're a great facilitator, and so any day you make the world a little smaller place is a good day. I say.
Yeah, man.
That's right. Well,
With
thank you,
that,
Matt.
Getting on the bus. Peace
All
out,
right.
guys. We'll
Yeah, brother,
see you.
don't-
Everything.
Don't forget your phone charger.
Thank you.
All right, Philly. Well, we did it. Another
Oh yeah, brother.
Taproot Tuesday. Another Taproot Tuesday in the books. Let's say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Matt you'll have to watch the video again. Matt is our friend who was in the band Hydra Vibe. Now he plays guitar for Seal. So he's awesome. He's on tour with Seal right now, rocking out on the 30th anniversary tour. I know they are fucking vampires, right, Adam? I know. Like Phil and Matt, like that's got to be the answer.
I like
Fucking
the song too
vampire.
much.
But yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday. Go check out VIP on streaming outlets and Best of Besides. We're announcing another show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So tune in for that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot till right now, or I would have talked about it earlier. I don't even remember what show it is. I got to go look to get ready to announce it.
It's our longest show yet, Tom. 2 hours and 22 minutes.
Is it really? No, it can't be.
Yeah. Well, Matt jumped on right when we're usually about to quit. And Matt jumped on and added another hour plus.
Holy fuck, it was 2.5. No wonder I'm so tired. I was thinking it was an hour and a half because I was telling Matt earlier we usually stand until 11, but that's Eastern time. I'm looking, it's 11, so I'm like, oh yeah, we're just, holy shit, 2.5 hours? No wonder. You people must just be dying of fucking boredom. 2.5 hours of this nonsense? Like, how did you guys stay still for this? You all get props, man. No, Dave is not here. Adam, later, buddy. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Stay on for a couple minutes, Tom, if you don't mind.
I will. We will get it. We're going to go do some private business now. You gentlemen, ladies, have a great evening.
Good night, everyone.
Peace.